fiercely visible. People are going to see that inner light of yours shine so bright because you now finally have the validation because of world events that everything that you were saying, everything that you were thinking is all true. That's why the creator is taking you to the top. Let's go live with a tarot reading. And the spread is just magnificent. The sun and the star are the first ones to come out. Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Hermit. Spending a lot of time indoors, spending a lot of time by yourself, spending a lot of time in your head. Maybe you are going outdoors, maybe you are meeting people, but you're constantly stuck in your head. You've gone into hermit within. There's so much information online. There's a reason we call it the age of information. There's so much info just bombarding us worldwide, and it's making us go a little bit crazy in trying to decipher what is going on. And the reason this is happening is because you're going through a deep awakening. You're going through a really deep awakening. You've been going through this awakening for a while. You're not a 2026, I just woke up kind of person. You're somebody who's been awakening for the past decade at least. And you're starting to realize how everything that you were being told is coming into play. Every single conspiracy theory, every time you try to open your mouth and tell people what is going on, they shut you down, or you were afraid of being mocked, or you were afraid of actually being attacked for speaking the truth. But guess what? Time's up. The darkness is coming to light. The only thing that's changing here is that everything that was in the dark before, all the creepy shit that people were doing in the background, all the world leaders were doing, is all coming to light. Not just them, people in your own life, family members, work people, your bosses, whoever is in your personal surroundings, everybody is coming into the light. So if someone has been telling you playing the role of the master in your life, it's over. You're starting to awaken at a much deeper level than everybody else because you knew what's up from the beginning. You just needed a little bit more trust and you needed somebody to kind of validate it. And now all the validations are like pouring through. You know what's up, which is why you have gotten the sun and the star card. Nobody else but you who's listening to me right now, star card, sun card. You are meant to shine. You are meant to be fiercely visible, famous, living in luxury, and in the warmth of the sun, enjoying yourself like you're a little kid. A little kid on a carousel wearing shades, a swimsuit, and a milkshake is something a child lives for, right? A completely beautiful day out and having fun. You're meant to live this life. Your inner sun is connecting to the universal great sun, the sun of the multiverses, and it's sending codes from there straight to you. Holding such high frequencies can be really difficult. So it is a tough time for you. You may be sleeping in a lot. You may be feeling a lot of ascension symptoms. You may be feeling headaches, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of paranoia because the anxiety is kind of kicking in because your vibration is increasing, right? So now if you're at this vibration and you're suddenly up here, what's going to happen? Your body's going to start feeling a little bit strange. It's going to start feeling a little fearful of what's going on with me. But I'm telling you, what's going on with you is you're going into your best and highest era. You're going into your famous zone. There's a reason you wanted to be famous. There's a reason you want to be fiercely visible. There's a reason the star card has come out for you. Every time you saw somebody famous before and you were like, wow, they're so beautiful, and you saw the light in them, what that was teaching you was there's a light inside of you. There's a bright, shining light inside of you, which is aching to be seen. There was a fear of being perceived in the past. And because of that fear, you didn't let that shine. And now it's okay for you to shine your light. It's okay for you to speak your truth because you know what? You have been saying this all along. You just weren't saying it loud enough because you were afraid of what's going to happen. With the Eight of Wands energy, I'm seeing that this reality is coming towards you really fast. And at first, it may feel a little bit lonely because of the Hermit card. I know I said in your head a lot because the way you're processing this information that's coming to light now and the way others process this information is really different because you were woke way before everybody else. You knew all of this. So it's a time of validation for you. It's a time of you feeling like, okay, I was right all along. Oh my God, what the heck? This is you expanding. This is you accepting things about you that you knew. This is you accepting your intuition, your third eye, and how that functions. This is you accepting that you are that bright sun and you are the bright light that's shining. Three of Cups energy, you have people joining in now. The the rate at which these people are coming through, the rate at which this information is coming through, it's all going to happen really fast for you, and you're going to grow in the span of this year. Within 8 months, you're going to be somewhere else entirely. And I want to pull out a few cards to see exactly where you're going to be entirely. I had the Hanged Man. I see it differently. Okay. So the Hanged Man card is out. We have the King of Wands with your passion, and we have the Five of Pentacles with your sorrows. Yes, it's a time to grieve also, because the old version of you is no longer with you. It's no longer present. The old version of you is crumbling. The old identity that you were so attached to, the one that used to keep you safe, it's no longer required, because it is becoming a safe zone for you, because the truth is coming out and you speak the truth. You know the truth. You are the truth. And now you're finally on this path of the truth, and you want to communicate the things that you know. And it's time. That's what I'm being told, that you see things differently now. If you were talking about these things before, it was coming from a space of fear. It was coming from a space of, I don't know if I should be saying this. Does anyone even believe me? Do I kind of believe myself? There was a space of not totally trusting yourself. But now I can see, because you've been kept waiting for so long, your perception has changed. You're coming from a higher space of wisdom. This higher space of wisdom is telling you that it's okay to hold back a little bit till you see things more clearly, till you see things from a different perspective, and then you move forward. Now you're already the star. King of Wands tells me that you also know what your passion project is, and you know exactly what your soul's purpose is and what you're supposed to be working towards. If you didn't identify it yet as your soul's purpose, let me tell you something. Whatever it is that you're most passionate about, whatever it is that excites your soul like there's no tomorrow, that when you start working on it, you start feeling happy and little bursts of joy, that is your soul's purpose. And that is the energy that's going to take you into your star card of being fiercely visible. Fiercely visible. People are going to see that inner light of yours shine so bright, because you now finally have the validation, because of world events, that everything that you were saying, everything that you were thinking is all true. You don't need that validation anymore. As long as your spirit guides are communicating with you, your higher self and you are in sync, the creator and you are in oneness, you know exactly what the truth is and what's going to work and what's not going to work. Three of Cups energy, let's understand that a little bit. Three of Cups energy tells me that you've had a lot of relationships with the Five of Cups that have gone kind of to waste. They've been really sadly spilt drinks, in the sense that everything that you wanted those relationships to be, they weren't. They fell apart, and that saddens you. It saddens you that some people have not ascended with you, that some people are not where you are, that some people maybe across the globe, that who you love, and you wish they were at the same level as you, so they could enjoy that feeling of getting everything that you want with the Sun card with you, and they could enjoy your fame with you, and you're like, wow, I want to have to do this without them. And there is grief, and it's okay to cry it out and release it, but you got to release it, because you are meant to ascend and you are meant to shine. And you can't get in the way of somebody else's free will of how they want to live, what they want to live, and what they want to experience. No matter how much you love them, if you think that's the best path for them, you're mistaken. Their soul knows what the best path for them is. And even if it looks like suffering to you from afar, it may be the way they can learn right now, and they don't know any other way. So you got to let that go. Eight of Pentacles energy is my sharing card. That's how I see this card. That you're going to have so much abundance. You're going to have so many resources. I don't want to say just money. Money is going to overflow. I know it, because this is a Pentacles card. But with all these burgers you see on these plates, what I'm being told is that there's going to be more than enough for you, and you're going to be able to share this energy completely and fully with everybody. And you're the kind of person who likes to share. That's why the creator is taking you to the top. Taking you to the top. You're the star. You're the one who's fiercely visible. You're the one who knows what your passion is and which way you want to go. Two of Wands. There might be a couple of ways. It might be something where you feel like there are two paths that I can kind of take, two things that I'm interested in, go with both. Let spirit guide you and let your intuition tell you when it's time to work on what. Keep one as priority. And sometimes when you don't feel like working on that, or you're waiting on an answer for somebody, or you're waiting on an email to take the next step, you can work on the other thing. So both of them can go simultaneously. Let's go, let's do both. But obviously keep one as priority so that you don't keep juggling. The last three cards that we've gotten is the Nine of Cups. This is the card of luxury. This means you are going to experience a lot of luxury. There's a lot of fame and visibility coming your way. You're meant to be known by millions, whether it's on social media, whether it's on live television, wherever it is. Maybe it's in your own circle, in the sense that the kind of line of work that you're in, so in your community, but you are going to be known by a lot of people because of what you do, because of what you bring to the table, whatever that creative path of yours is, the thing that you're passionate about, it's expanding fast and it's going to bring in luxury energy. I want you to learn how to take out time to enjoy yourself. Luxury comes to those who have gratitude for it. Not everyone enjoys it. I love it. Do you love it? Do you love being pampered, taken care of? Do you like spa days? Do you like expensive hotels and first class tickets? You're getting all of that. You are the one who's in sync with this message. That's why you're listening. Nobody else who's not in sync was going to listen to this. Eight of Cups and Three of Swords. They came out together. Goodbye to pain and suffering. There is so much suffering going on in the world right now, but you're being able to see it through the lens of that TV, that social media lens, that one eye that's taking you into these realities. The more you focus on the suffering as opposed to your own reality in your present moment, the more you're going to sync yourself with that reality. Do you want to go down a few timelines and go back into suffering and torment? No. So spend less time looking at the Epstein files, is what I'm saying. Those are satanic rituals, so disgusting and so demonic and so deep that even watching them will warp you into that energy. Stop it with the obsession. Obsession is the energy of the devil card. Let go of obsession. Let go of wanting to know. Your curiosity will only take you down a few timelines. That's not your timeline. We've seen what your timeline is. Sun, star, vibrant, famous, visible, fiercely visible, excitingly visible, happy, joyous, warm, life force energy. This is your energy. I'm so psyched for you. I want to pull out an oracle card to support what it is that we're doing. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say to us. Okay, actually, I want to pick this one out. Lipstick, a bold decision that will make all the difference. What is the bold decision that you can take today that's going to make a difference in your life? Tell me, what is that bold decision? Going all in on yourself, telling the truth, being on your path, what you're passionate about, is that your bold decision? Taking a chance on yourself? Isn't it time? Okay, one more. And one angelic card. Rock and roll. You're hitting the right notes. Keep going. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're working on, baby, it is working for you. Your whole life has been working for you this whole time. And now you don't need the pain. Now you don't need the suffering, guilt, fear, angst, anger, resentment. You don't need that energy anymore. You're going into your 5D earth. You've been woke for a while. We spoke about this. You know it and I know it. And if you've been woke for a while, then why would you still be mentally choosing any energy that's not for you? So with the rock and roll card, I'm being told that you're not. Every day you're making a good decision for yourself. I want to pick out an ancestral card to see what your ancestors want to communicate. And we're going to ask the creator to connect us to the ancestors of the purest divine light, love, truth, and wisdom. Any lesser ancestors can please goodbye, go away. Thank you. We don't need you. Plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, and grounded action. Everything's been in your head for some time. Your creations have been in your head for some time. They've been at home in this safe zone for some time. It's time to plant it, embody who you say you are, and be that best version of yourself and ground it into your reality. I feel like exercise is really important here. Working out is really important here because when we move the body and we strengthen the muscles, we actually bring in more light codes and embody those light codes. And that's something that you need to do for yourself. We're going to pull out one more. The Mystic Rose: compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. Your ancestors want you to know that you have a lot of virtues. I don't even know if I want to repeat all of them. You have compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, grace. Exercise these now. The world needs it more than ever for you to anchor your energy into 5D reality. You know what information, wisdom I got today, what transmission I got today is that I and you, the person who's listening, that's why I'm repeating this, we as a collective need to anchor in more light, more love, more joy, more fun, more passion, more excitement, more compassion, more grace, more gratitude. All of these positive emotions and vibrations, we need to start tuning into those now and experiencing those throughout our day and giving our energy to those energies throughout the day. Because even though everything in the world is up in flame, as how it looks through the television, when you embody this energy and you bring that to the earth, you give the collective an option to tune into your vibration. That yes, this can simultaneously exist. And you are the person, you are that light worker, you are that beacon of light who can do this for the collective by embodying this beautiful 5D reality and living it every day and making the right choices for yourself from what you consume on TV, what you consume in your body. No more McDonald's disgusting cannibal food shit. More authentic, farm fresh, organic fruits, vegetables, light food that makes you feel good, that's high in vibration, nuts, seeds, beans. That's the kind of stuff you want to consume. What kind of shows are you consuming? What kind of content are you listening to? How are you spending your day when you're receiving, and how are you spending your day when you're creating and giving? That's what's important here. When you tune into the higher vibration energy, you give it to everybody else as an option to tune into. And the more of us who do it, and you guys are in the front line of 5D, we're going to invite more people into that reality. And the transition on Earth is going to be of 5D Earth. Thank you so much for listening to me and being with me. I'm so excited for you. I see this card again. It's okay to grieve through this time. It doesn't mean your vibration has dropped. It means you're releasing everything that's old, that's not required anymore. Thanks for being with me, and I'm over and out. I will be posting this if you want to listen to it again.